Okay guys, it's me Imad from Nelson Darwin Park Tech YouTube channel. Today in this tutorial we will learn about how to use a diac within the falstad.com online simulator. First you must know that what diac can be used for and what are its specific properties. So diac is an abbreviation for diode for alternating current or AC. Usually a simple diode is for to block the negative cycle of the AC, but diac is used for to conduct on both sides. As you can see its symbol, you can see that it consists of two diodes, okay, in symbol, that one is from like left to right and other is from right to left. Okay, now this is our diac, and when it starts conduction, when our when our voltage is equal to its breakdown voltage, okay, so breakdown voltage is 30 volt, means that on any side of this diac, if we have 30 volts, okay, if we have 30 volts or potential difference of 30 volts, then it will start conduction. And after the conduction starts, then there must be 10 milliampere of holding current or hold current. Why it is so? Because if our current drops down a certain value less than the holding current, then the conduction will be stopped. Okay, now how it used to work. So we will simulate it. We will take one ground, okay, and we will take one voltage source. Okay, now we need to connect it with the our diac, and then we need to connect it with the ground, although it's better to use the resistor, okay. Now AC waveform, so its frequency is 40 hertz and max voltage is 5. Okay, let's increase the voltage to like 20 volts, sorry, 20 volts. So again check that voltages are 20, yes, and frequency is 40 hertz. Now take one multimeter as well. So where is our multimeter? We need to go for output and label, and then multimeter and scope. Okay, now this is our multimeter. Now we need to run it. Now we can see that there isn't any sort of conduction, okay, there isn't any sort of conduction. Why it is so? And one more thing, we also need to insert one resistor as well, okay, because we want some like voltage building, okay, here. So although we need to reduce the 1k resistance to just 100 ohm, but at least one load resistance must be there. And what it used to do, it just simply do what is called as the like to show some sort of voltage drop, okay. Now we can see that it's microvolts, means that there isn't any sort of current movement and all this, okay. So and nano ampere and like this and all. So there isn't any sort of conduction, okay. Now what we need to do is to change the voltages to 29, okay. Now what will happen? So we will run. Still there isn't any sort of conduction. Now we need to cross the threshold voltages of 30. Now you can see that our current is moving. And why it is so? Because of the fact that whenever our what's called as the breakdown voltages threshold is crossed, we can see the conduction on both sides. You can see that it's not like the diode. Okay, we can observe the conduction on both sides. So hopefully you got the concept that how we can use a diac within the falstad.com online simulator. So don't forget to subscribe and thanks for visiting our channel.